Have you ever wondered why some people at the gym seem to make insane progress while you're stuck grinding away with minimal results? Or why that friend of yours suddenly got way stronger in just a few weeks? Here's the truth nobody wants to tell you. They might be using something that gives them an unfair advantage. And no, I'm not talking about steroids or some sketchy substance. I'm talking about creatine. And the science behind it is absolutely mind-blowing. But here's what's crazy. Most people have no idea how creatine actually works, when to take it, or if it'll even work for them. And that's costing them serious gains. In the next few minutes, I'm going to reveal everything you need to know about creatine, including some shocking facts that even experienced lifters don't know. Trust me, by the end of this video, you'll understand exactly why creatine might be the missing piece in your fitness journey. All right, let's get into it. So, what exactly is creatine? Most people think it's just another protein powder or some kind of pre-workout stimulant. Wrong. Creatine is a naturally occurring compound that your body produces from amino acids, primarily in your liver, kidneys, and pancreas. It's also found in small amounts in foods like red meat and fish. But here's the kicker. The amount you get from food is nowhere near enough to maximize your performance. Once creatine is in your body, it travels to your muscles where the real magic happens. In your muscle cells, creatine combines with phosphate to create phosphocreatine, which acts like a rapid energy reservoir. Think of it as a battery backup for your muscles. When you're doing high-intensity activities like sprinting, lifting heavy weights, or explosive movements, your muscles burn through ATP, which is your body's primary energy currency. Phosphocreatine jumps in and rapidly replenishes that ATP, allowing you to push harder and longer. Studies have shown that higher creatine concentrations in muscles can dramatically enhance strength, power output, and overall exercise capacity. We're not talking about marginal gains here. Research shows strength increases ranging from 5% to 15% in various exercises. That's the difference between struggling with 200 pounds and confidently lifting 230 pounds. That's massive. Now let's talk about the benefits, because they go way beyond just getting stronger. First, muscle growth. Creatine supplementation leads to significant increases in lean muscle mass. How? Two main ways. First, it promotes water retention in muscle cells, which creates a more anabolic environment for growth. Second, it stimulates protein synthesis, which is literally your body building new muscle tissue. And get this, approximately 30% of athletes are already using creatine in their training regimens. These aren't just bodybuilders either. We're talking endurance runners, swimmers, football players, basketball players. Why? Because creatine enhances performance during high-intensity workouts, speeds up recovery times, and increases overall endurance. But here's something most people don't know. Creatine isn't just for your muscles. Emerging research shows that creatine can actually improve cognitive function. Your brain, just like your muscles, relies heavily on ATP for energy. Creatine helps replenish that energy, particularly during mentally demanding tasks. Studies indicate that people taking creatine experience enhanced short-term memory, quicker processing speeds, and better attention. Think about that. You're not just getting physically stronger, you're getting mentally sharper. Now here's where it gets really interesting. Not everyone responds to creatine the same way. Some people are what we call responders, and they see incredible results. Others are non-responders, and they barely notice any difference. So what determines which camp you fall into? Genetics plays a huge role. Some people naturally produce and store creatine more efficiently than others. If you're genetically predisposed to higher creatine saturation, you'll see more pronounced benefits. But there's another massive factor that most people overlook: your diet. If you're a vegetarian or vegan, listen up. This is huge for you. Since you don't eat meat or fish, your baseline creatine levels are typically much lower than meat eaters. This means when you start supplementing with creatine, you're likely to experience way more significant improvements in muscle mass, strength, and even cognitive function compared to someone who regularly eats steak. Your body is essentially starving for creatine, and when you finally give it what it needs, the results can be dramatic. So you're convinced and you want to start taking creatine. What should you expect in the first month? Let's break down the timeline because this is crucial for setting realistic expectations. The saturation process typically takes about 5 to 7 days, depending on how you dose it. There are two main approaches. The first is called the loading phase. You take around 20 grams per day, split into 4 doses of 5 grams each. This quickly saturates your muscles with creatine. The alternative is a maintenance dose of 3 to 5 grams daily, but this takes longer, up to 3 to 4 weeks, to achieve full saturation. During the first week, you might notice some things. First, you'll probably gain some weight. Don't freak out. This isn't fat. It's water retention in your muscles, which is completely normal and actually beneficial. Your muscles are literally holding more water, which makes them fuller and creates a better environment for growth. Some people experience mild gastrointestinal discomfort or cramping during the loading phase. If this happens, don't panic. Just spread out your doses more evenly throughout the day and make sure you're drinking plenty of water. And I mean plenty. Creatine pulls water into your muscles, so you need to stay well hydrated. As the weeks progress, you'll start noticing real performance improvements. Your strength goes up. Your endurance increases. You can do more reps, lift heavier weights, and recover faster between sets. By the end of the first month, most people report significant gains in both strength and muscle mass. But let's address the elephant in the room: side effects. Yes, creatine can have some side effects, but they're generally mild and manageable. The most common ones are water retention and stomach discomfort. We already talked about the water retention, which is actually a good thing for muscle growth. The stomach issues usually happen when people take too much at once or don't drink enough water. Here's how to minimize side effects. First, if you're doing a loading phase, split your dose into smaller amounts throughout the day. Instead of taking 20 grams all at once, take 5 grams 4 times a day with meals. Second, drink tons of water. I can't stress this enough. Third, consider skipping the loading phase altogether and just taking 3 to 5 grams daily. It takes longer to see results, but it's much easier on your stomach. And listen, before you start any supplementation, especially if you have any health conditions, talk to a healthcare professional. They can give you personalized advice based on your specific situation. Now let's talk about the actual performance gains you can expect. Studies show average strength increases of 5% to 15% across various exercises. That might not sound like much, but think about it practically. If you're benching 200 pounds, a 10% increase means you're now benching 220 pounds. That's real, noticeable progress. But it's not just about lifting heavier. Many athletes report significant recovery benefits. Reduced muscle soreness, quicker recovery times between workouts, the ability to train more frequently without burning out. This is huge because consistency is the key to long-term progress. If you can recover faster, you can train harder and more often, which compounds your results over time. Here's my advice. Track everything. Keep a detailed log of your workouts. Write down the weights you're lifting, the reps you're hitting, how you feel during and after workouts. This data is gold because it allows you to see exactly how creatine is affecting your performance. Without tracking, you're just guessing. And remember those cognitive benefits we talked about? This is especially important for students, professionals, or anyone who does mentally demanding work. If you're a vegetarian or vegan, the cognitive improvements can be even more pronounced because your baseline levels are lower. Imagine studying for an exam or working on a challenging project and having noticeably better focus, memory, and mental clarity. That's what creatine can do. Let me give you the bottom line. Creatine is one of the most researched, safest, and most effective supplements available. It enhances muscle mass, increases strength, improves athletic performance, speeds up recovery, and even boosts cognitive function. Individual responses vary based on genetics and diet, but the majority of people see significant benefits. If you're serious about your fitness goals, creatine should be in your stack. Period. Start with 3 to 5 grams daily, stay consistent, drink plenty of water, and track your progress. Give it at least a month to fully assess how it's working for you. Before you go, I need you to do 3 things. First, subscribe to this channel if you haven't already. We're putting out science-backed content like this regularly, and you don't want to miss it. Second, smash that like button. It helps more people discover this information. Third, drop a comment below. Tell me, are you already using creatine? Are you planning to start? What questions do you have? I read every comment and I'll answer your questions. And if you found this valuable, share it with your gym buddies, your teammates, anyone who's serious about improving their performance. Knowledge is power, but only if you use it and share it. This isn't just a video. This is your roadmap to better performance, faster gains, and unlocking your full potential. So take action today. Start supplementing, track your progress, and watch the results stack up. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video where we dive even deeper into performance optimization. Let's go.